Did you hear that Zack Snyder was actually fired from directing Justice League?
Stop right there. I'm in.
That Sony might actually bail as producers for Quentin Tarantino's upcoming movie? What about Alex Garland and Natalie Portman receiving criticism for the apparent whitewashing of Annihilation's lead character?
What was that?
No?
You must be able to tell me something.
We've got you covered. Welcome to the CineFiles, a weekly show where we zoom in on the most buzzworthy news Hollywood and the indie scene has to offer. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. Number 3. Sony may drop out of producing Quentin Tarantino's next movie. Quentin Tarantino continued to find himself amidst some terrible headlines this week, as rumors started swirling that Sony, who beat out numerous production companies to produce his next film, is looking to drop the filmmaker's film amidst all the bad press.
You okay?
Nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Last week, the filmmaker made headlines after Uma Thurman released a video with the New York Times of her horrific car crash while filming Kill Bill, a stunt that Tarantino insisted Thurman attempt despite her concerns. Later that week, an unearthed 2003 interview on The Howard Stern Show showed Tarantino defending Roman Polanski's rape of then 13-year-old Samantha Gamer. According to Showbiz 411, Sony is concerned with the amount of bad press Tarantino is receiving, but is also worried about the film's large budget, with estimates indicating that the film will have to earn $375 million to break even.
Believe it, man.
Well, believe it now, motherfucker. We gotta get this car off the road.
Number 2. Alex Garland's Annihilation criticized for whitewashed casting.
You really have no idea what it was.
Alex Garland's Annihilation is receiving amazing early reviews, but the film, more specifically, Garland and lead actress Natalie Portman, are receiving heavy backlash for the apparent whitewashing of the lead character.
I can't see anything. Yeah, neither can I.
In Jeff Vandermeer's novel Authority, the sequel to Annihilation, the character is said to be of Asian descent, having, quote, high cheekbones that spoke to the strong Asian heritage on one side of her family. The organization Media Action Network for Asian Americans took issue with the casting, saying that Hollywood rarely writes prominent parts for Asian American and Indian American characters, and those roles could have bolstered the careers of women from those communities. When asked about the casting in December by Nerdist, Garland said, "It would not be in my nature to whitewash anything. That just wouldn't be like me."
I deserve a better explanation than no explanation.
He also went on to say that he never read the second book, where the first mention of the character's race took place.
How is that possible?
Before we get to our final entry, here are a couple new releases.
Let's game commence! We challenge the champions! A caveman?
A caveman?
Show me my respect and bow down. We own ya, we own ya. We only getting started now, cause we own ya. Everybody think they know me now, cause we own ya. You and I'm a homie now, cause we own ya.
Number 1. Zack Snyder was fired from directing Justice League.
We have to be ready. You, me, the others. There's an attack coming from far away.
Last year, Zack Snyder announced that he would be stepping away as director from the Justice League movie over personal reasons. But recently, entertainment reporter Josh Dickey tweeted something that indicates otherwise.
Okay.
The veteran movie reporter decided to call it quits recently, but not before hitting Twitter to unload a bunch of industry secrets. One of the bigger bombshells Dickey dropped was that Zack Snyder was actually fired from Justice League months before the director announced that he would no longer be part of it.
I don't believe it.
Dickey went into don't give a mode on Twitter and mentioned how Warner Brothers had to tap dance around the firing, likely referencing the sensitive time in which Snyder was dealing with the death of his daughter. Collider's Matt Goldberg backed up Dickey's claims, writing in an article that he'd heard similar rumblings coming out of the Justice League camp, with his sources calling Snyder's cut of the film, quote, unwatchable.
Shall we?
Enjoy our entries? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.